Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union has helped people save money for almost 80 years. Whether it's free checking, financing a vehicle, or purchasing that new home, Alcoa 10 is here to help you. Better rates, better service. Check them out at atfcu.com.
Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, a place where you belong.
Member NCUA.
When I made the move to my own studio, I was worried about this. I was worried about that. I was worried about, hey, did I get this piece of equipment? Did I get that piece of equipment? Does that sound good? Does that not sound good? One thing I didn't have to worry about, that was office furniture, because Office Furniture Outfitters met my furniture needs. With a 50,000 square foot facility, they have East Tennessee's largest selection and are the best value for new and used office furniture. Located in Knoxville, it's easy to find everything you need for your new space, including desks, file cabinets, chairs, conference tables, and more. Office Furniture Outfitters is turnkey. They came to my place, we mapped everything out that was needed, they delivered, and get this, set everything up. To learn more about what Office Furniture Outfitters can do for you, log on to ofonox.com. That's ofonox.com.
Deep down the middle's got his man, and he's gone. Jason Swain, touchdown.
It's time for the Swain Event.
Guess what time it is? My time. You can check your iPhone. Better say it's our time.
With your host, Jason Swain.
My man.
Real sports talk for the real sports fan.
All you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him.
It's time for the Swain Event, fueled by Dead End BBQ.
Give me 2 pounds and a Rick Flair.
Thursday is the best day of the week. Swain Event, SwainEvent.com, fueled by Dead End BBQ, top 100 barbecue restaurant in America. And we are happy you are taking your Thursday morning out to spend it with us. Ben McKee, Charlie Burris, Jason Swain here with you. Taking you from 7 to 10 a.m. East Tennessee. Beautiful, beautiful morning right in between the mountains of Knoxville. 865-250-503 is our telephone number to the B-Dry Waterproofing Hotline. Swain Events, fueled by Dead End BBQ, top 100 barbecue restaurant in America. With today's lunch special is the smoked turkey and dressing, cornbread dressing, and sauteed Brussels sprouts. Woo! Mashed potatoes and turkey gravy. What's up, individuals? What's up, guys? How you feeling, man? You pumped?
So pumped to be on like the 200th day of this coaching search. Can't wait to keep talking about going in circles and seemingly going nowhere. Should be a lot of fun.
Well,
but hey, basketball.
No. Hold on. I've come up with who the new offensive coordinator is going to be.
Okay.
If you begin the countdown on that Monday, which is what I do, today is day 17 of the coaching search.
Okay.
And there is a famous Tennessee quarterback that won a national championship that wore the number 17 while he was in Knoxville.
Still available.
Does not have a job. Can recruit his butt off. Gets a bad rap for working under Clay Helton. Develops receivers like nobody's business. Helped develop Sam Darnold.
Yeah, receivers in his own family, like his son.
Thanks, Butch. But, you know, he's still out there. 17th day of the coaching search. T. Martin wore number 17. Bring back T. Bring back T. I'm going to be over here the first hour starting to bring back T petition. So
Man.
y'all have fun doing the show.
If you listen to folks on Twitter, you would have thought there was some of the most ridiculous stuff on Twitter last night, folks. There was somebody starting rumors that Jeremy Pruitt was at Rush Probst's football game last night. No. And people are like, oh, if it's Rush Probst, I'm gonna boycott the program, and I ain't ever coming back. No, you're not, and it's not gonna be him. Everybody's just going crazy, and this is what happens. When you get this deep into the coaching search, Tennessee takes these things hard. But here we are. So much fun.
Ben, don't do that to these people. It ain't gonna. T. Martin ain't coming.
I'm sorry. What'd you say? I'm over here working on my bring back T petition.
T's not.
That
coming.
should work.
Hey, everybody wanted Bruce. Let's bring back T.
T's not coming. I don't know about Rush Probst. I have not heard anything from credible people about Rush Probst being in play. So I don't know about Rush Probst. And hey. The new report out there is that, hey, man, Tennessee knows exactly who they're going to get.
It's 95% done, right?
That's the report. 865-255-03, B-Dry Waterproofing Hotline. Did y'all know that Admiral Schofield had 30 points against Gonzaga?
Did you know that he had 25 in the second half, and that tied his previous career high? It was
Crazy.
10 of 17. Went on an 11-3 run to end the game.
Did
and
you
all
know,
11 points from Admiral?
Did you know his parents are military? That's why he's named Admiral?
I did. Did you know his brother played in the NFL for the Seahawks?
Wow. I didn't know that. Wow.
How about that?
I know.
Did you know Tennessee is ranked 3rd in the country in basketball?
I did. Did you know the Lady Vols beat number 12 Texas on the road last week before literally the time gap or on TV, that is, before Tennessee beat Gonzaga?
Oh, yeah, man. Wow. We'll talk recruiting today. We'll talk OC search today, I guess. Oh, boy.
Do we have to?
What day is it?
Well, some people are counting from the Sunday after the Vanderbilt game. I am counting from the Monday because that's when it was officially announced.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Tomato.
That's fine.
It was confirmed that Monday, so I've been going with Monday. Therefore, it is T. Martin Day of the coaching search. And hey, tomorrow's day Peyton, so maybe we'll get Peyton Manning as offensive
No, man, Peyton's
tomorrow.
more 16 here.
We're 18 in the NFL.
Yeah, man. So, oh boy. Let me give you some advice. I gave you the same advice yesterday. Is find you something else to do besides worry about this coaching search. Let the media folks pull their hair out trying to find out who this offense coordinator is going to be. You don't need to do that. You need to enjoy the holidays. You need to go Christmas shopping. You need to spend time with your friends and your loved ones and be happy. Don't pull your hair out about this offense coordinator hire because you're not going to miss anything. Today, probably tomorrow, probably next day. We are approaching early signing day, and I have not heard Tennessee possibly hiring anyone before early signing day. Now, things can change. These things are super fluid. Things can change. But Tennessee has not lost a recruit over this coaching search. They actually have done a really good job recruiting during this coaching search. They have one of the top quarterbacks in the country next year already committed. They have opportunity to get one of the best all-purpose backs in high school in the country in Eric Gray. He went to South Carolina last weekend. May turn those guys down. I don't know how we're doing it without an offense coordinator, but we're doing it. We're still recruiting linemen. We're still recruiting wide receivers Jalen Ellis, the speedster from Texas who's committed to Baylor, he's going to be here this weekend. They're also talking to a former Oklahoma commitment. Looks like R.J. Henderson. I mean, Tennessee is still recruiting offensive players without an offensive coordinator. And Jeremy Pruitt is not telling them who the coordinator is going to be. He's not. Because if he did, you would probably hear about it already, because those 17, 18-year-old young men do not understand how important it may be to keep it a secret. So you just don't tell them. I would just advise you to just focus on Tennessee basketball, Lady Vols, go Christmas shopping.
I know what we can focus on today.
Not the Steelers.
No, because they don't play today. But another NFL team does, and a former Vol, my favorite Tennessee football player of all time,
Eric Berry,
is making his return.
Eric Berry, the Chiefs and the Chargers play tonight. Mm-hmm. Watch Eric Berry making his 2018 debut. Focus on that, because if you focus on the coaching search and you just believe everybody, you're going to drive yourself crazy. You're going to drive yourself crazy. It's not done. 865-255-03 Drive Waterproofing Hotline. Let's bring in Turkey Man this morning, who's calling in early. He wants to be the Hour 1 champion. And Turkey Man, put that trophy over your head.
Good morning, individuals.
Good morning, individual.
Hey, what do we do being a basketball school? How are we supposed to act? What's the protocol for being a basketball school?
You go to Alumni Hall. You buy a basketball jersey.
Okay.
You put that basketball jersey on without an undershirt. If you have a very hairy chest, don't worry about it. It only makes it look that much better. And you go out in public with this basketball jersey, chest hair hanging all out the top of it. You don't care, because this is a basketball school. That is how you handle
what about
yourself.
Shoes? What about shoes? What kind of shoes?
You got to wear basketball shoes.
High tops.
They have to be Kevin Durant shoes, because that's what the basketball team wears.
Well, Converse work?
Negative.
Like Chuck's?
Negative. You need some Nikes, Turkey Man. You need some Nikes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about the pants? Do we have blue jeans? The khakis? Is it cargo?
No jeans.
What kind of pants?
Well, this is where you can have some flexibility. You can go basketball shorts, or you can go with the breakaway pants if you want to. Some long sleeve, not long sleeve, but some long pants if you want to. But you have to dress like a basketball player now.
Also
because
need
we're
a
basketball
headband.
school.
I mean, I guess
headband's optional.
If you want to imitate Kentucky fans, obviously basketball school, I don't advise that. I certainly don't advise that.
Especially after yesterday.
But you could get a pair of jeans and tuck the jersey into the jeans.
Don't do that, Turkey Man.
Like I said, I don't advise that. But if you wanted to copy the SEC basketball school, that's what you would do.
No, don't do that. That's like Florida fans tucking their football jersey into their jorts.
Into jorts, yes.
Well, Turkey Man's not a granddad yet.
Well, what about
Yes.
the weekdays and weekends? Do you dress differently? Is it different?
It's up to you, Turkey
Man. For a
game
game on the weekends.
Well, here's what I would suggest doing. Have you ever been to the Research Triangle over there in North Carolina? See, that's basketball country, where it's NC State, Duke, and UNC. That is prime basketball country. Just go over there and imitate whatever they do. I don't totally know, because Wake Forest is over there with Winston-Salem. They're all about basketball over in the ACC, and I'm sure they could provide you ample tips on how to be a basketball fan.
Well, I think Kentucky's having a hard time making this transition to a football school from a basketball school.
Yep.
They're having all sorts of problems up there.
Growing
pains.
Then
they want to run around the racetrack on horses. It's just all confusing, guys. I'm gonna get out of here.
Thank
I
you,
just
Turkey
thought
Man.
I would check, see what kind of decor you would have to be a basketball.
Gotcha. We might need to interview some Duke students. Maybe camp out Thompson Bowling Arena, get a couple tents or whatever. The Rocky Top Rowdies at the game. Maybe we need to kind of emulate what the Duke what they call the Dookies there at Cameron Stadium, Cameron Fieldhouse, or Cameron Arena, whatever they call it. We need to do what they're doing because, yeah, we are a basketball school right now. And I'm proud of it. I ain't mad at it.
Hey, I've always been a man of let's have a basketball and a football school. Let's be great at both. It is possible.
Hey, if you're going to be both, you got to be good at one first. And right now, it's basketball. And football, maybe we'll catch up. But I'm happy for our basketball team. And there's a lot of really good people running our program, with Rick Barnes being the guy, the head coach, the head boss, the head man. So I'm happy for our basketball team. I enjoy watching us play. I love it. It's appointment television. I'm embracing it right now. We are a basketball school. So we need to find out how you act. We got to talk to some Duke people. We got to talk to some
well, Wake Forest will be here next Saturday.
Yeah, you get some advice from the Wake Forest fans.
I mean a really good basketball school.
I mean, they're a good basketball program.
They produce Chris Paul. That's something, right?
Dude, Chris Paul's like a 10-year vet in the NBA.
Chris Paul is the whiniest basketball
and,
player.
I'm talking about like Duke, maybe UCLA. We can't ask Kentucky for any advice because they're not a basketball school anymore. They're a football school.
They can't even hold on to their basketball.
Maybe Michigan. Michigan's a basketball school now.
This is true.
Yeah, Michigan's a basketball school. Gonzaga, I think Admiral got some tips from old boy at the free throw line when they were talking. I think that's what he was doing. He was like, "Hey, I need some basketball tips because we're a basketball school." That's what he was doing. That's what he was saying. He wasn't talking trash. He was just asking for basketball tips.
Are we taking basketball advice from Memphis?
No. No, not yet.
And remember, today's fun fact, Penny Hardaway is the most overrated basketball player of all time.
Hush.
Pennies.
I'm not trash talking Penny Hardaway.
Are the worst shoes of all time.
You going too far. You respect Penny.
I prefer my size 27 Jarnell Stokes Adidas shoes.
Ben's gonna anger the Penny, and then Tennessee's gonna blow it on Saturday, and it'll be Ben's fault.
Yes, because I'm playing 30 minutes.
Yep.
I'm not trash talking Penny Hardaway, man. Not doing it. 865-255-03 B-Dry Waterproofing Hotline. We'll take our first break of the day. Stay with us. Be right back.
You don't have to take an L just because you can't listen to the Swain Event live. You can catch up on the podcast posted daily on the app, online, and on iTunes.
Top 100 barbecue restaurant Dead End BBQ has a new slew of daily specials for the fall. Enjoy a different special meal every day, like the smokehouse stew, barbecue cheddar meatloaf, or the smoked turkey and dressing, which includes sliced smoked turkey and cornbread dressing paired with sautéed Brussels sprouts, mashed potatoes, and a side of turkey gravy. While Dead End offers a different specialty meal each day, you can get their hillbilly chili every day. There is always something new at Dead End BBQ. Located off of Sutherland Avenue, Dead End BBQ. The fall flavor search is over.
Do you want a custom-themed tumbler or bottle to show off your team spirit every day of the week? Well, look no further than Game Time Sidekicks. Every design has you, the fan, in mind. Their tumblers and bottles are double-walled, vacuum-insulated stainless steel, and their quality is second to none in the market. From stainless steel sippy cups to tumblers and sports bottles, Game Time Sidekicks offers something for the fan of all ages to rep their team with. They have many different logo options, so fans will have something they are proud to carry around all the time. Use promo code SWAIN at checkout to get 20% off of your entire purchase at GameTimeSidekicks.com. They also offer $5 flat rate shipping. Be sure to check out the Game Time Workshop on the website and customize your tumbler to make it one of a kind with things like your nickname, number, or initials. Game Time Sidekicks. Show your colors and carry your team.
You're driving home, flashing blue lights in your rearview mirror. You pull over, step out of your car, and the next thing you know, you're being arrested for driving under the influence. Now what do? We all should be responsible. But remember, just because you're arrested doesn't mean you're guilty. Call criminal defense and DUI attorney Marcos Garza at 865-540-8300. The investigative teams at the Garza Law Firm know the justice system inside and out. They utilize cutting-edge technologies and investigative methods to prepare your specific case. Before you plead guilty to any criminal charges, call criminal defense and DUI attorney Marcos Garza. Put his number in your phone right now, 865-540-8300, because you never know when you or a friend will need it. Don't say guilty. Say Garza. 865-540-8300. 865-540-8300 and GarzaLaw.com.
You're listening to the Swain Event.
And you know this, man.
Eight 255-03 B-Dry Waterproofing Hotline. Swain Events fueled by Dead End BBQ. Glad that you are with us this morning. Remember, focus on Tennessee basketball and focus on Christmas shopping. Focus on that.
And Eric Berry returning tonight.
Yes, absolutely. We go to the phones and we go to Jay, who's waiting patiently on line one. Jay, good morning.
Swain, good morning, man.
What's up, Jay?
Hey, I didn't get to hear what you first said, but it's kind of like, he's talking about the OC thing. Did you hear basically Doug Matthews tripling down on what he said, that this deal's already been done?
Yes.
He ain't backing off from that.
Yes, I did hear about it. I did see the quotes. I'll say this, man. I can't really speak for other media folks. That's not my job. But I don't have one person I trust telling me that this deal is done. So it just, last year around this time, we made history. Tennessee made history, right? We fired a AD during the football coaching search, and we hired a new AD. Maybe this will be a first again that we actually have our offense coordinator, but we're keeping it a secret, even from the recruits. We don't even want the recruits to know. That's how big a secret it is. I mean, hey, maybe that's another first. Maybe, Jay.
Wow.
I mean, that makes total sense, right?
Yeah, I mean, if any school could do it, it's us. So
yeah, it makes total sense. And the whole recruiting explanation, that makes total sense too, right? Because you're going to be able to go in a week from early signing day and just totally flip kids a week from signing day that you have not built a long relationship with over a course of 6 to 8 to 12 months. Hey, man, that would be a first.
Wow.
That'd be first.
Swain, think about recruiting, man. Where do you see this class? I know, with Owen Papo, and it sounds like we're not flipping him or nothing's going to happen there. I mean, where do you see this class finishing? I mean, do you think this is going to be a class that fans are just going to kind of be lukewarm about, or could it be something that we could potentially be excited about? I mean, how do you see this finishing?
Man, they'll have a chance to get 2 or 3 5-stars. They'll have a chance to finish in top 10, top 12, somewhere around there.
Right.
They may be top 13. They'll get a good class. I know that people wanted that Owen Papo. I wanted him to because I thought he would have started it day one. Looks like Auburn shut that down, going in there with the home visit. And I guess promising Owen Papo unlimited toilet paper. I don't know.
He's kind of small, though, Swain.
Yeah, but he's fast, and that's you can't teach speed. You can always put on 10, 15 pounds. You know that, Jay.
Yeah. I mean, I get you, but he does look small.
Yeah, but Eric Westmoreland was small when he came in, and all these dudes back in the heyday, they were running backs and safeties coming in, and they were small when they came in, but they were fast, and we built we put muscle on them. So. Give me the fast guys.
And he looks bigger in person. For whatever reason, I ended up sitting next to him at a Braves game.
Oh, for whatever reason. Oh, no wonder you and Andy tight. No wonder, man. Y'all know how to find the recruits.
Andy and I coordinate who we're going to talk. Yes, he was.
Did you hear that, Jay? For whatever reason. Yeah, right, man.
It was weird. It was him and who? I don't remember who. It was another. It might have been Kenyatta Watson. I didn't really know the other person. I could tell they played football. But a point being, muscle-wise, he is much bigger in person.
And I can't believe you went over and showed him all your tattoos, Ben.
Yes.
That was bold. It was bold.
Wait.
Andy would have took his shirt off right in the middle of Braves Stadium.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Been right out there on the Jumbotron, man. It's been great. Wait, Ben, you telling me you live in Knoxville and Owen Papo lives in Grayson, and y'all so happen to be in the same place at the same time?
Yes, it was very weird. It was it was in May. We were at the game.
That's another first.
It was the Braves game in which I don't know why I can't think of it. Sean Newcomb almost threw the no-hitter. It was like one pitch away from a no-hitter, and stupid Chris Taylor of the Dodgers blew it. I didn't sit next to what it was. Is I went to the concession stand, and Owen Papo was there buying some ice cream. It wasn't with Bob Shoop or Jonathan Combo, but he was buying ice cream from the concession stand with an Auburn hat on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I tell you what, guys, that's unreal. Hey, guys, y'all have a good show, man. I got to get running.
Hey, thank you, man. A lot of firsts here on the show today. Ben just bumped into Owen Papo. Didn't even tell us about it, Charlie.
I did.
Yeah, that's the first we are hearing of this.
He kept it a secret, just like keeping the OC hire secret.
That is fake news. I told you about this when it happened, but per usual,
fake news.
You don't pay attention to me and you forgot about it.
No, you didn't tell us. Charlie, did you hear the story before?
I've never heard this story.
I never heard the story
Well, you were probably in Hawaii at the time.
Oh, boy. Well, not if it was in May. Shh. We were all hanging out here.
Didn't hear this news, man. Ben.
He was just burying the lead for months.
Are you in on this OC hire? Are you also holding it back? Is it a secret?
Ben's like, I went to Dead End the other day, and just by chance, Rush Probst and Jeremy Pruitt were sitting beside me.
Here's what I can say about the OC hire. It's about 19% done.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is. It's 19% done. 19.
Right.
Or the opposite of 98, which would be 12%, right? 12%.
Well, the opposite of 98 is 89. If you flip the numbers
around. 2%. Golly. 2% done. My bad. It's 2% done. It's 2% done. There it is. Opposite 98. Golly. 2% done. Not 95% done. 2%
I think
done.
You need to help your daughter with some more of her math homework.
You know what's funny? I do help her with her math, and she's in honors for math.
What kind of math do they do?
I don't know, dude. It's hard. I need to Google the answers to help her. That's. I mean, obviously you can tell that, right, by that math I just used right there. Who we got next?
We got Mark.
Mark is on the line. Hey, Mark.
Well, my brother, what's happening?
What's up, Mark?
Man, we learned all kinds of things this morning, man. Ben's a secret recruit stalker, and you suck at math.
I do, man, because opposite 98 is 12.
Oh, it's 2, right? No, it's 12. You're right. We'll take 12.
Oh, man.
I got a problem with this basketball school thing.
Mark, embrace it.
Every time I watch Tennessee, bro, we lose. I have not seen Tennessee win a basketball game in 2 years.
What were you doing Sunday, man?
I purposely did not watch that game. I recorded it and watched it later.
What were you doing all last season?
I did. Every game that I watched, we lost. Every single one I watched, we lost.
Well, then
I even called y'all and took the blame for one of the losses.
I remember
that. I'm sorry. I watched the game. I will not watch another one.
Well, you're not allowed to watch another game this season.
Are you watching the game Saturday?
No, I'm gonna record it and watch it again.
Okay, I like that.
Good.
Yeah, do that, man. Don't watch it live.
I can't, dude. It's just every time I watch them, they lose. It doesn't matter for the last 2 years. It sucks.
It was like I had. Go ahead.
I was just going to throw something out on our if you want to call it a coaching search or the fiasco. Why does everything we do when we look for somebody, a coach or something, why is it always a poop show? I mean, we can't do anything cut and dry, boom, done. You know what I mean? Everything is a fiasco with UT. I cannot figure that out.
Hey, the apparel sale yesterday was a phenomenal success. What are you talking about,
Did you see that line around the building?
Did you see that line around the building, man? Selling helmets and jerseys and pants and socks and jock straps, man. It was a blowout.
I can't see that from Georgia, bro.
But I mean,
I can't see that line from Georgia.
You didn't see pictures? You didn't see the video?
No, I don't. I'm not a tweeter. I don't know. I follow 2 people, and that's it.
To answer your question,
and you're one of them.
Well, I appreciate it, Mark. To answer your question, man, I don't really know. I don't really know.
I don't understand that, man. As big a school as we are, we just don't have our crap together. Never have.
Well, here's the thing, Mark. We have a first-year head coach and a first-year AD. So
I get that. I get that.
I didn't expect this thing to be smooth, but when you put those 2 guys together, they are football guys who have won championships either as a head coach or coordinator. Pruitt has done it twice at 2 different schools, and he should hire a guy that he would hate to scheme against. That's what Kirby Smart did bringing in Jim Chaney. And so what you hope is that at the end of the day, because, yes, it was not done smoothly. Again, first-time AD, first-time head coach. But at the end of the day, they get the right dude, the right guy that's going to create matchups for our players, that's going to develop our quarterback. At the end of the day, that's what you hope happens. And all the stuff about how smooth it went or didn't go, it doesn't matter. It goes out the door.
Yeah, and it's 2 guys that I trust too. I trust Fulmer and I trust, and I know Pruitt's a football guy, and I trust his judgment. But dang, and it's a big deal for him too because he screwed up the first one, and it's a big deal. It's a big deal for him, so he's got to get it right. Definitely have to get it right, man. No doubt about it. And that's why I'm relaxing. I'm focusing on basketball. I'm focusing on Eric Berry tonight. I'm letting the football guys figure it out. It's not smooth. It wasn't smooth the whole entire time, but at the end of the day, I just hope they get the right guy. And to me, that's what matters more than anything else. It does. And the thing about it is, Swaino, is I don't, I'm not one of these guys that just harp on everything and you're tweeting and all over social media with crap like that. I worry about it 3 hours a day. From 7 to 10, I let it go at 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? This is the only place that I ever think about it. And, on my long drive to work, I saw, God almighty. It's just aggravating. I guess it's just aggravating, bro. But that's all I got, man. Go Vols, baby! Hey, thank you. Thank you, Mark.
I miss the days where Mark would end his phone call with 10-2, 10-2.
Talking about the basketball team. First 12 games being maybe 10-2. Maybe. Hope. Well, no.
Actually, they better be.
I think 11-1, yeah.
If Mark does it, it won't be because of football. It'd be basketball. We're a basketball school now.
Tennessee has 8 wins. They're 8-1, correct?
Yes, correct.
Yes, so they beat Memphis, which they should, 9-1. They beat Samford next week, 10-1. And then they play another rinkety-dinkety school and Wake Forest. So your next 4 games, you should win.
Why are you disrespecting them like that, man?
Because we destroyed them last year. And they're worse this year than they were last year, and we're better this year than we were last year.
Tennessee's 7-1.
Just 7. So the win over Wake Forest would make us 11-1.
Exactly.
Realistically, Tennessee should not lose. They will lose another game just because it's the way college basketball is. You're going to lose a game you're not supposed to at some point. But theoretically, on paper, Tennessee shouldn't lose another basketball game until the last game of the year. And that's a toss-up game between Tennessee and Auburn on the road.
So you're saying we should just run the table?
On paper, but that's not going to happen.
You can put it this way. Tennessee will be better than every team remaining on its schedule except for maybe Auburn.
And that game, the reason I don't particularly like that one is because I do think Auburn and Tennessee are neck and neck with each other, and that's on the road. And, again, that's the last game of the season a couple days before March. A lot of things can happen between now and then for both Tennessee and Auburn. Injuries. Lord knows Bruce Pearl's going to have a suspension at some point. I bet you $1. I bet you a Buffalo nickel that by the end of the year he's had a suspension.
Bruce Pearl don't suspend players, dude. Come on. Not unless he really, really has to.
Which tends to be the case.
He won't suspend that. He won't suspend players, man. Remember, Auburn is starting to turn into a basketball school too.
Yeah.
So they're trying to keep their attention on the basketball program and not Gus Malzahn's football program. So they may have to turn a blind eye to some of those things players are doing that's illegal. That might get themselves suspended. They'll get a pass probably because they're a basketball school too.
Heck, they've already had Daniel Purefoy suspended for the first 9 games of the season. He makes his return this weekend against UAB. They've already had a suspension this year.
I'm embracing being a basketball school. You mad? Y'all mad?
No.
I'm not mad.
I am 100% about being a basketball school.
You both know me. I don't want to be a basketball school. I don't want to be a football school. I want to be a well-rounded school. Let's be good at everything.
Be the school that beats everybody at everything.
Let's kill everybody in softball. Let's kill everybody in baseball. Let's kill everybody in football, basketball, women's basketball, soccer, volleyball, everything.
Well, I want dreads.
That ain't happening.
Exactly. So that's my point. Embrace being a basketball school. Swain Event, be right back.
For a replay of each day's Swain Event TV, like us on Facebook.
We have all made the mistake of dropping or breaking our smartphones.